Hello, and welcome to Super Paper Mario Bonus Episode Edition. Yes, I am putting a bonus episode right in the middle of the main series because I can. And because, unless I am sorely mistaken, what I do in this episode will have no real bearing on the main storyline, although it is likely to help in gameplay, in the adventure part of the game. So call this episode 26 and a half if you really must. But as I said last time, we are going to begin this episode by paying a visit to Merly. And we are going to hop over the counter and talk to her from here. Oh, you have fine timing. My blood pressure's climbing. See, I was hoping maybe for you to do me a big favor. Can you, I implore? I'm kinda busy, only if it's a small one. Thank you, true, I knew I could count on you. During my confusing move, I lost my crystal ball so smooth. I use a replacement now, but it feels wrong somehow. I believe that Merlovely uses the same type of ball as me. Would you go to her and ask for one of her crystal balls real fast? You know where Merlovely is, right? Where the outskirts of Flipside are in sight? Thank you, true. Okay, so this side quest involves getting a crystal ball for Merly, and obviously it's going to be that easy, right? This is gonna be, in and out of this building, no problem. It might actually be more involved than that. But here's Merlovely anyway, hello. Hee. I have been waiting, heroes. You want to ask me about a crystal ball? Oh yes, how did you know? There is nothing to fear, I'm Merlovely. It is my job to know the future. Merly sent you, did she not? Yes, I have readied the ball, please take it. Or, I'd like to say that, but there's something I must first ask of you. I know I do not look like it, but I am in training. I told someone about it, and they said that they had some useful equipment. But I have been so busy that I haven't had a chance to pick it up yet. The kind fellow who offered me the equipment is the flip wizard Bistovius. It would really help me out if you would agree to, would you agree to go to his house and pick it up? If you do that, then I will give you this crystal ball. Bistovius's house is beyond Flipside Tower's red door on Lineland Road. Thanks for your assistance. Okay, well, clearly she is unwell right now, and that is not all an act. So I think that we can probably take the time out of our day to go see Bistovius. After all, this is going to be a real quick trip, right? Just to his house and gone. Nothing else to it. It's been a while since we've seen Bistovius, actually. We are going to Chapter 1-1. Chapter 1-1. Here we are, back on Lineland Road. Oh, the memories. Memories come flooding back, and I guess I can pick up a few extra coins and experience points while I'm in the neighborhood, Yeah, don't want to waste any time here, do we? And since we've got to go all this way, might as well benefit a little bit ourselves. Oh, Bestovius, are you in? Yes, hello, my friend. Ah, hero! What need have you of the blindingly brilliant Bestovius? Well, you see. Ah, so you have come for the training machine in place of Merlovely. Yes, of course, I know of such a machine. Normally, I would never allow you to bask in the splendor of my knowledge, but you are a hero. Now then, hero, I have a favor to ask of you. Do you now? I have lent a certain something to the mayor of Yold Town. Watch it. You must retrieve it for me. I have asked for it back many times, but old Watchit must treasure it, for he has never returned it. Retrieve it for me, Bestovius, by the way, in case you forgot, and I shall grant you your training machine. Simply ask him for the you-know-what. He will understand. Now, be gone! Okay. All right. If you say so. I will be gone. Now, watch it. That was chapter, ouch, I can't believe it. These enemies, they are a nuisance. Mighty foes indeed, but I think Bestovius was in, like, chapter 1, 2? Is it faster for me to finish this chapter, or to warp back to Flipside? Well, it'll take the same amount of time for you. Just a second. Okay, I believe that was the final door that leads to Yold Town. Yeah, here it is. For the record, it would have taken me far less time to get here if I had warped back to Flipside in between. But I did play through the remainder of chapter 1-1, just so you know. So, watch it, my old pal, my old buddy. How are you doing? Well, it's you. Watch it! I was just looking for you. Need you to do something. Do you? What? You watch it? Don't you give me that nod again. Look. Dumplings, you listen to me, you hear? Open those ears before I box them. So, here's the thing. This strange lady showed up in my dreams and talked on and on about something. I don't know what it was, but she needed help with something. Watch it. Yep, this is what she looked like, an image I am projecting into your mind. I don't know what her deal is, but she needs to get out of my dreams. Watch it. So, get off my rug and help her out. Maybe then she'll quit flapping her lip. If you put a sock in her trap, I'll give you whatever you want. Watch it. Uh-huh. Oh, and I almost forgot. I gotta give you this. I got a piece of paper. Look for someone to sign it. Yeah? She's been in my dreams so long, I guess I've become a fan of sorts. So, go get her to sign this. Then, you know what you can do? You can watch it. All right, I'll watch it. Just you wait. But I am not making the same mistake twice. I am going to warp back to Flipside, and I'll see you at the very end of Chapter 1. The issue with the world of Super Paper Mario being designed the way it is that there's no real shortcuts to get anywhere, so trying to get to Yold Town or here, it requires a lot of retreaded ground, so to speak. Yeah, here you are. Don't hit that block beforehand. Oh boy. Hero, so, you have come to me? Yes. It is I, Merlumina. It is a pleasure to meet you again, hero. Yeah, see, I have a piece of paper that you need to sign. What? What am I still doing here? I had slept here for 1,500 years, waiting to give you the pure heart. Having done that, I decided I might enjoy a quick nap. But I couldn't sleep. Perhaps it was because I had just slept so long. But even after I sat in bed and read for a bit, I still wasn't sleepy. If this keeps up, I thought, I will be reduced to a mere phantom in this world. So I tried counting sheep, but even counting 100,000 sheep didn't work. Then I became frustrated with myself for not being able to sleep. So I thought, why not send out my frustration to someone telepathically? I figured the message would reach someone in the nearby town with ancient blood. I used to do it all the time when I was single and wanted to meet people, hee hee hee. I was a wild gal back then, throwing caution and my heart to the wind. Oh, here we go. One day my mind message reached 3 different men. From that day on, my heart was a blah blah of love ... blah blah blah, yep. So, as I was saying, I just couldn't get to sleep at all. Unlike Mario. Hey, are you sleeping? Oh, no, of course not. People are suffering from a severe lack of sleep here. Doesn't that tug at your heart? People in this millennium have no sense of compassion. Back to what I was saying. I was trying to vent some of my frustration with some telepathic pranks, but the person receiving the telepathy was hard of hearing, so it barely worked. That only made me more sad. But it helped me to realize something else. Maybe I couldn't sleep because I was sad. And then I realized that since childhood, I always fell asleep to lullabies. My mom was always there when I slept as a child. She'd hold my hand and sing me sweet songs. Of course, once I moved out, I needed someone else to sing them to me. I was quite popular back then, I should tell you. Oh, you have. I finally found 4 men who met my standards for lullaby singing, and from that day on, my life was awash in a whirling pool of love songs. I had 4 men singing to me when there was. So I decided to. But all we could. But then, and I said, however, blah 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 blah. And that's when dozens of people thronged to this palace to say their last farewells. And their voices were the lullaby that put me to sleep for 1,500 years. But now, nobody is here. I'm all alone, and I can't get to sleep. It's so lonely. It's just terrible. I can't stand it. And you're sleeping again. No, of course not. I can't believe you, honestly. I'm wringing my heart out to you. And you just... humph. Huh? All this talking is making me feel a little drowsy. And since you've been here, I haven't felt so lonely. Maybe I can get back to sleep now. Was that your plan, all along? Yes. Brilliant thinking. Yes, I'm feeling cozy now. I think I can get to sleep. Thank you, hero. Now I can get back to sleep. Oh, hey, hang on, though. Just a second. What is it? Why are you bothering me now that I'm finally getting back to sleep? Oh, an autograph? Oh, why, certainly, just give me that paper there. And I gave her the paper. Now then, you are always in my heart, signed, the fantabulous Merlumina, and done. Oh, and let's put a little kiss on the end there. Mwah! Heart. There we go, how's that? Hey, I got an autograph, a lipstick marked paper. Take it to Old Man Watch-It. Oh, I'm sure he'll love that. So we're all settled then? Good to hear. And thank you, hero. I will return to the sweet embrace of dreams. Please take good care of this world. Good night. Yeah, good night, Merlumina. And with that, I can end this chapter. But that will not bring us to the end of today's episode. No, I don't think I'll save right now. But I will return to Flipside Tower, and now it is time to go back to all these people we met, starting with Old Man Watch-It. Yep, chapter 1, 2. And we return once again to ye old town of Yold. Okay, Watch-It, you know what? Hang on a second, Watch-It. I'm taking these free mushrooms where I can get them. So, Watch-It, I've done your dirty deed. Now, give me what I have come here for. Hey, you there! That lady up and left my dreams. I can't watch it. She's not there. Can't watch what you can't watch. It was bad enough to hear her wailing on, but it's worse to see her disappear. I got nothing else going on in my life. Even whooping folks with my cane has gotten old. Well, here, maybe you want this. Is this her autograph? Just look at those curly cues and swoop-de-doos in her handwriting. I'm more flustered than the time I dropped a hot griddle in my grunders. Don't tell me these things. Dumplings! Where was I? Oh, I owe you for helping her. You can take anything I own. You want the you-know-what? Whoever told you about that better watch it. Well, do you have it? I see. So, old Bestovius asked you to get it for him. Doesn't make a whisker of sense. Why'd he ask someone else to get it for him? Fine then, take it, but you better watch it. And I got the you-know-what. Take it to Bestovius. That's my cousin. He must have lots of fancy-dancy, hibbly-jibbly wizard hobbies. But nothing means more to me than Merlumina. Crazy saying that out loud. Say hello to Bestovius for me, and whoop him with a cane or a newspaper, something. Oh, don't worry, I will do just that. But that means I have to make it back to Flipside again, so, I'll be seeing you on the other side. Hey, Bestovius, I got your stuff. So the hero returns. Did you get the you-know-what from Watch-It? Yeah, it's right here. Enjoy, I guess. You have it. Oh, this pleases Bestovius greatly. This is quite a collector's item. I was worried that Watch-It had lost it. I am so relieved. Oh, what is this? You still need something from the Grand Bestovius? Yes. Oh, yes, of course, you seek the training machine. Of course, I remember such little faith. Take it, hero, it would only disturb my sublime energies. The training machine, an exercise machine. Take it to Merlovely. Now, what kind of exercise do you suppose one gets with this? I, Bestovius, once used it myself, you see, but I upgraded to the newer, sleeker model, so I no longer require its services. You'd better give that to Merlovely, and send along greetings from Bestovius. Yeah, do you explain this? How is Watch-It? He is my cousin, you see. Growing up, Watch-It was quite the scholar. He had stacks of heavy books, but he mainly used them to throw at people who stepped on his rug. Good times. Yes, that reminds me. Watch-It sends his regards. Okay, well, we're just gonna step outside Bestovius's house and then warp on back to Flipside once more. The old return pipe is getting a lot of use today. Yes, let's go back. And we are right next door to where we need to go. Why, hello there, I have something for you. Did you pick up my equipment for me? Yeah, it's right here. This is it, now I can train to my heart's content. What? You wonder which body part I can work with this? Well, my brain, of course. Oh yeah, test your brain in minutes a day. That's what they said. I've already trained every other part of my body, so that just leaves my head. That was so nice of you, thank you so very much. Well then, as promised, here is your gift. And I got a crystal ball. Take it to Merly. Please take this to Merly. There will be no charge, but please tell her this. Now we're even. On that note, take care. I will. And thanks to this pipe, Flopside is not really so far away. Oh, Merly, I am here bearing a gift for you. Did you get a ball for me? Do I thank you, golly gee? Yes, please do. That's it, that's the one. Oh, well done, thank you, thanks a ton. Well then, let's see now, I must thank you somehow. I guess that there's only one thing I can do for you, hun. One charm for you, woohoo. If you want a charm on someone, cross the counter and talk to me, hun. Yeah? What's this I see on you? You look angry, or blue? A charm from me is just not enough? Aw, kids these days, ungrateful stuff. Fine, I would be remiss if I did not give you this. And I got a random house key. A key to open a door somewhere in the world. That's helpful. Once, there was an explorer, a charm I cast with a purr. He gave me this, yes sir. I do not know what it unlocks, I bet it's handy by my socks. You can have it, it rocks. Well now, bye and how? Okay, well that key is worth it. But do I actually get a free charm from this? Welcome, yes. Fear no harm, for it's Merly's House of Charms, Flopside branch by my arms. If you have a charm of mine, life will surely be so fine, whether it is rain or shine. Let me ask you this though, want a charm before you go? Yes. Charm packages vary now, in extra goodness I allow. You will have to say wow. I usually charge for this, but you brought me bliss, so here a charmy kiss. Choose, you can't lose. Better get the special package. Thank you, really and truly, here we go. Wee! Spelt with eyes, I see what you did there. Sparkling sun up in the sky, shine fortune on these guys. Hee. Charming is now complete, you're set to go compete. When that charm wears out, come back for another bout. Alright, so charms, again, are a Paper Mario staple. They appear in many Paper Mario games, and they do various things. I imagine they do something similar in this game, though to be honest, I don't remember. I guess we'll find out when it becomes relevant. But, you know, since it was free and everything, can't go wrong with that price tag. Now, I also need to use this random key, and I think we have already seen the door that it leads to, though of course we didn't know it at the time. I think it's just back here. Yes, it is this house. Random house key. Let's open the door and find out what our ultimate reward is. This appears to be an abandoned store of some kind. Doodly-doo. The bird, it warbles. Tweet. The bug, it cries. Cheep. The frog, ribbit. The dog, growth. Goats and cars, bleat. All things sing, you see. To live is to make music. My words, could it be? I've said something poetic. Could it truly be? And you are? I am Piccolo. Your footsteps sang to me. Clop, clop, and over again. But those sounds are not your everything, your all, your essence. Nope. I'll show you why. And the true reward for that side quest is that the melodious pixel named Piccolo joins the group. If you use Piccolo, different music will play depending on the character you use, with some secret power sprinkled in. Use me to hear sound that matches your character, Piccolo. The beat of your spirit, I will find it and play it for you. Okay, let's see what happens. How fun. So it appears that it does nothing. But that is not entirely the case. What Piccolo actually does, I think, is that he or she... what do we call you, Piccolo? That's Piccolo. The musical pixel plays different sounds depending on who's around. Piccolo was hidden away in a house. Changes your sound effects, and you can use her to remove curses. Well, that explains it for me, yes. She removes various status ailments that are ailing you. And she has other hidden abilities as well. None that we can see here. Oh, hang on. She does change Mario's bounce sound effect. Yes! Okay, alright, that's cute. I like that. And while we're at it, what is Peach's sound effect? Very classy. And how about Bowser? Yes, much heavier, kind of what I would expect. But there are 3, maybe 4 things I remember that we can do with Piccolo right now. So I am going to just shoehorn that into the end of this episode. So just a second, be right back. Now, first of all, in the outskirts of the upper floor of Flipside, we have this block which has Piccolo printed directly on it. So let's see what happens if we play our little tune just outside of it. It reveals a chest. And in this chest we find a Merly card. Oh, okay. Nice to see some more rare trading cards, but that's not the only thing we can do in Flipside. Okay, now this is kind of odd, but wasn't there another Piccolo block literally right here? I didn't remove it just now. I thought there was a block there, though. Maybe it just disintegrates as soon as you get Piccolo. I don't know, but there's a treasure chest back here. We did see this previously, and it is the Interchet card. Alright, another fine addition to my collection. And yes, we can actually, let's look over here. Anything? No, of course not. But that would have been a fun place to hide something. So, I think that about covers everything I wanted to look at here in Flipside. So now we're going to move on to Flopside, and new sound effects for stomping on enemies, by the way. We're going to Flopside, though, because, again, if something is in Flipside, then it is probably also in Flopside. And here we are, Flopside, 3rd floor. Let's see if there's anything hidden under this block. This one did not disintegrate already. Odd about that other one. Am I just misremembering that one? I don't think I am. But what do we have here? The 3rd and final card that we're going to collect is a Nullrem card. Alrighty. So, with that, we have accomplished everything that I had set out to do in this episode, minus one block which may or may not have been created entirely by my subconscious. So, we are just gonna head back to a save block, and that is where I am going to end today's bonus episode, and I do hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, then please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and I do hope that you'll join me again next time for my regularly scheduled programming. Till then, ta-ta.